Well, since we're all revved up for Seafair, how about sweeten things with a dessert table that's all about mermaids and sea creatures? I was so excited to have Jenny Keller here from Jenny Cookies. She stopped by with her charming Under the Sea themed desserts, and these are just breathtaking, Jenny.
Thank you. Do you remember the first time we hosted together? It was your first day, but you wouldn't know because we had to do it via Zoom.
Oh, that's
Do you remember
right.
that?
And we made cookies together.
And I couldn't see you. I was like, you're doing a great job.
You were so sweet to me. I was so nervous because it's a lot, you know.
Yes.
You know, chewing gum, rubbing your dummy, but you know what?
And via Zoom.
And via Zoom. But my tummy is so hungry for these cookies right now. They smell delicious. Under the Sea is actually the theme of the shop this time around, right?
It is. So we change our menu every single month at Jenny Cookies Bake Shop. This month is Under the Sea. It's an Under the Sea celebration. So everything is little sea creatures, even the flavors of like our cupcakes and smash cookies are Under the Sea theme. It's so much fun, but I love to show people how to do this at home too.
Yes.
Because I have an audience that's not just here locally. There's like worldwide. They follow along on social media. And so, you know, they're sad they can't come get treats in Lake Stevens. So I show them how to do it.
I love that you share that. I think that's so sweet. And I do remember when we did the cookies here, I came home and I did them with my kids.
Oh, good.
And I meant to send you pictures, but I never got to it. But we'll have you back at Christmas time
Definitely.
to do all that again. But let's talk about Under the Sea. Tell me about some of the treats we have here.
Okay, so obviously we have sugar cookies. This is what we're most known for. It's my famous buttercream sugar cookie.
Yes.
So this month we've got octopus and crabs and seashells, and I mean, they're so cute you can't even choose one.
They're so cute I don't want to eat them.
But you have to.
But I will.
Yes.
Put one in my mouth.
You should have one.
Right now, can I?
You can have whatever one you want.
The turtle?
What's funny is that's the most popular shape at the shop. All the kids want the turtle.
I love the turtle.
It's so cute, and it complements your dress. Look how good she looks
just
today.
Use it as a brooch?
It's
Or in
literally
my
the
hair?
perfect color.
All right, so as I eat this buttercream cookie, what are those yummy little brownies?
Okay, so these are our brownies. They're new to the shop. Everybody loved them so much we named them the OMG brownie. I mean, we're like brownie connoisseurs now. We've made every brownie recipe there is, but we truly believe in the OMG brownie. And they're huge. The normal size is gigantic, but this is one of my tips for dessert tables. You can always cut things smaller.
That's a good idea.
Because everybody wants to try one of everything. And that way, when you have bite size, you can have one of everything.
I gotta stop eating this.
I know. You might have a blue mouth, but it's okay.
This?
So this is a sugar cookie, but we made it, well, it's a sugar cookie, but it counts only as one. There's two of them here.
There's only one. It's one cookie,
right?
guys.
And it's got buttercream in the center, and I'm going to show you to make these in a little bit, which is so cute. We've got a little seashell cake.
So pretty.
It's just a mini cake, but this is really all you need.
The little seashells on it. I don't know that I could ever make those seashells.
You could do this. I can show you how to do this. So these we have available in the store every day, but you could pipe this at home.
Okay.
This is just a 2-layer 6-inch cake, and then there's just a little number probably 4 tip on this to get those little seashells on there.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk cookie DIY.
Okay, cookie DIY.
I don't think there's any opportunity in my life that I'll ever be able to do this, but give me kind of an idea.
Okay, so are we gonna make them?
Sure.
You're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hiding back here. First of all, I gotta give a little shout out to Cookie Class. So you probably own this at home already, but if you aren't a cookie decorator, my cookbook has all these easy step-by-steps. I'm going to show you there's even a mermaid page.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I love, there was a camping page I saw
There's a camping page. There's all kinds of fun things.
Oh, I love
Look at the pool party page.
Oh, that's cute.
But anyway, this is like the mermaid tail, so I should have had it open to that, which is kind of fun. But it shows you like 1, 2, 3 for the beginner.
Easy.
Everybody can do this.
I'm the beginner. Okay.
Right? So Cookie Class available at a bookstore near you, but we're gonna move it away because this is gonna be our cake plate. So we've got little clam-shaped sugar cookies.
Okay.
But here's a little hint: if you don't have this clam cutter, just use a circle. It's fine.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna say that isn't the shape of a clam.
Where's the scalloping? Okay.
Right? So we're gonna take that, and then we have our piping bags fitted with a 1M tip. So there's one for you too.
Okay, okay.
And you know, to properly hold a piping bag, you always wanna make sure it's twisted down. This is like the Ziploc. Your thumb and your front finger are the Ziploc.
I'm a Ziploc.
Yep. And then you did it. You're already ready to go. Okay, we'll move some out so they're not quite everywhere. But this is our base, and then we're just gonna hold it vertically, and I'm gonna start at the edge of the shell, and we're just gonna go all the way. You can hold it if you want. See that? See, you got it.
Yay!
Doesn't matter how messy, the messier
like
the
that.
better. And then we got to put a little pearl in there.
Oh, these are so cute.
Right?
Are
And
these...
kind of put it at the edge. You can put mine in if you want.
Oh, yeah, I do want to.
And then you can totally do this plain, but I love to glitter and sparkle anything.
Yes.
So we're going to sneak over here. I'm going to give you a paintbrush.
Okay.
And then I'm reaching over you. Excuse my reach. We've got some disco dust here, which is really
Disco
fun.
dust.
And we're just going to use this dry. So I'm just taking my paintbrush and I'm plopping it right in there.
Oh, this is
And then we're
fun.
going to paint our cookie. So this kind of, look how shimmery this gets.
Oh my gosh, my
Isn't
kids
this
would
fun?
love to do this.
And this is a lot cleaner
Yes.
than, you know, filling tons of piping bags and having to make every color.
This is so much fun.
easy.
I'm having a blast.
And then it also works for people that don't like a ton of frosting.
Yeah.
Those people do exist, believe it or not.
I actually am one of those people.
You are,
I
then this is the cookie for you.
I like, you know, a medium amount of frosting. What I was actually going to compliment your butter cookies for is that, like, the butteriness and flakiness and the frost, it's like perfectly proportioned.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm
Thank
getting
you.
a mouthful of something I don't need.
We always try to make one cookie at the bake shop that doesn't have a lot of frosting for those people, and that one's the little coral over here.
Oh, okay.
That one doesn't. And
Oh.
then there's people that love the frosting, so we're like, get the sea turtle or the octopus. Okay, so we've got our little thing
Okay.
painted.
Painted.
And then we're just gonna set it right on top, kind of like using our buttercream as glue. How cute is that?
Oh, I can't believe how easy that is and how fun.
And I've got one more step because
Oh,
we have to
okay.
glitter everything. So we're gonna
You do mine.
look at this. Look at this. This is so fun. This is like, I call it pixie dust, but today it's mermaid glitter.
And you just buy this at a cake shop?
Yeah, you can buy it at, Amazon. Get anything on Amazon, your local bakery stores. But look how cute that is. I love it.
I love it.
Cute. We did great.
Oh.
You did so good.
And it's so, I feel so proud of myself that I
Yeah.
made this, and it looks great. So that is one of the things I do love, is that you just
Good.
make it so easy. And you're shopping Lake Stevens.
Yeah.
It's an important stop for the community.
Yeah.
And you take that pretty seriously, your connection to the community.
I do. We've been there since 2016, and I've had, you know, a blog and cookbooks and classes and all those things since 2006. But I really love to be that bright spot in the community, and we've had a really rough couple years.
Yeah.
It's been heavy for everybody, no matter who you are, how old you are. And so I try really hard to look for the good, and if I can't find it, I am the good, you know?
be the good.
We are. That's what we should all do. We have an opportunity every single day to do that, you know? And
Yeah.
and so it's important to me to brighten people's day with a cookie. I always have cookies whether
Did
I'm
you
going.
go on an airplane with the cookies?
I did. Look, I'm giving away cookies on an Alaska Airlines flight. If you see me around town, I probably have a cookie I'm going to hand to you. You know, if you're going through a McDonald's to get your Diet Coke, it makes them so happy to give them a cookie. You know, like there's so many people that you see in your daily life that they don't get seen. So it's like, here's a cookie, and it's so small, but it makes them so happy.
You make so many people happy. And one of the other things I do love about you is that these cookies are literally your bread and butter.
They
And
are.
you share your recipe.
I do. I think it's important. I've taught these classes since, oh my gosh, the beginning of time. And I've always felt like it really gave mostly women, we've had some men in classes, but it gives them confidence that they can make a really great dessert to take to their kid's classroom party or a baby shower they might be hosting, or, you know, just any special occasion, like you said, decorating cookies at Christmas with your kids.
It's wonderful. Jenny, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She is sharing her recipe right now on our website, but she is not going anywhere. She is definitely sticking around because later in the show, we're going to share a few of her tips for throwing the best parties.
Yes.
Plus details on her upcoming celebration at the shop. And I'll be eating cookies while she does all this work.